starting the exciting journey of residential property investment, we recommend you do two things. The first is speak to a financial planner or advisor to find out the best structure for you, taking into consideration your personal circumstances. The next stop is your bank or your mortgage broker to find out what your borrowing capacity is. Once you have these in mind, it's the exciting weekends of realestate.com and open homes. There is three crucial facts that you need to get right. The first one is capital growth. So that is the value of the property is going to increase over time. So you need to ensure you know the capital growth of the suburb you're looking at. Number two, when you've inspected that property, we strongly recommend getting an independent opinion on the rental potential of that property and to know the occupancy that that property has enjoyed. So the third thing is ongoing cost. You need to factor into the mathematical equation of whether this makes a good investment property is what are the ongoing costs? Things like insurance, things like body corporate fees. Does the property need a lot of maintenance and is it going to be a high maintenance property? We often see investors looking at the wrong property, and the reason that is they're looking at property emotionally. If you're looking to invest in residential property for the purpose of creating wealth, you need to actually think with your head and not with your heart. So it should be a mathematical sum in choosing that investment property. Another tip is that think like a tenant. You want to enjoy good occupancy, obviously, in this investment property. So think, what do tenants want? They want to be close to schools, they want to be close to transport and all the services available in their area. So apart from the complex nature of residential tenancy legislation that is ever changing, we often see that private landlords end up with long-term tenants and their rent sits well below market rent. So while they think they're saving money, the money that it costs to have your property managed professionally is usually well less than the gap they're achieving between true market rent and the rent that their tenant's paying. So before choosing your asset management team, we recommend you do a couple of things. Firstly, interview a couple of local agents and go with how you feel with that initial conversation. Make sure they're able to provide you evidence of their success and that they've got an experienced team that you feel is really going to have your best interests in mind. And secondly, and probably more importantly, is talk to your network of people. Talk to your friends or your soccer coach and your business professionals that you deal with, because word of mouth reputation is probably the strongest referral an agency can receive. You need to, complex nature of, the third, what is it?
What have I done with my glasses now? The investors make.
We make, 1, 2, 3.